Today, we hope that we'll be able to share some information, what is happening to workers in Denmark, what is happening to workers in Canada, what kind of strategies are being put forward, and what kind of initiatives we're going to take from today on.
In 2008, Statistics Canada found that recent immigrants are more likely than Canadian-born workers to be in temporary or part-time jobs, end up in jobs for which they're overqualified, and be paid lower wages. This is an institutionalized practice in this country to pay people lower because of the color of their skin and where they were born. And I think that if we don't understand that, and if we don't ensure that that is integrated in our analysis and in our organizing, in our research, in our policy, and in who we do our education to, we're missing the boat.
In the European Union, every worker are allowed to take a job in Denmark. But what's wrong is that when you take this job as a bricklayer, a Polish bricklayer in Denmark, most of them are not getting well paid. They're not getting paid after the Danish collective agreements. But actually, the bad guys, it's not the worker. The bad guys are actually the company who use the worker and who don't want to pay him what we are used to get paid. And that again put the pressure on our jobs.
It's very difficult to get out in working places which have been outsourced because normally we would have 100% who was organized, but after companies come in, then we only have perhaps between 30 and 50% who is organized. So it's not easy.
I would argue that the economic crisis didn't change anything. It accelerated a transition towards an economy that's dominated by precarious work. It's a comment on how poor the debate is in Canada about job quality.
This is a moment for us to lift the veil on how trickle-down has not worked at all and will not work if we keep providing more of a balance of power to the employers, and unions are uniquely placed to lift that veil in a way that no individual employee can, in a way that no civil society organization can, in a way that faith-based organizations can. And so to make yourselves relevant as unions, you have to be speaking directly to the people you don't represent and the people that actually hire your workers and others that your workers are competing with.